Hi, I'm Diederick van Thiel, CEO of Advice Robo, and with me is Ms. Rosalie Steenkamer, our Chief Commercial Officer. Advice Robo develops white-label robo-advice solutions for its customers across Europe to boost their ROI and reduce the financial stress of their customers. Advice Robo eats risk for breakfast by applying artificial intelligence, big behavioral technologies, and gamification on innovative scoring and virtual assisting. So, what does it matter? Globally, 4.5 billion people currently are financially underserved. Among them are customer groups like millennials and self-employed people. Research among millennials shows that 55% of them favors a relation with a traditional, with a financial institution. Because 66% of them, research shows, doesn't want that to be a traditional one. What they are looking for is brands that offer superior customer experiences that support their individual development, support a better financial life. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's what the opportunity for you guys is. Because currently, you're literally throwing away money. Offering superior customer experiences will not only enable you to access these customer segments, it will also allow you to activate the customers in your current base to improve their financial lives and reduce your own financial risks. So how did we take this off? It started by ourselves, because we as entrepreneurs are underserved customers ourselves. Over the past 6 years, we founded 3 companies across Europe, and we exited one of them. And what we learned is that as thin-file customers, we are too risky for any bank to lend money to us. It even became more strange when we learned that we were refused when we wanted to lease our cars. And that's really weird, because privately, we owned tons of euros in savings, and we just exited another company. So what's the flaw in the market? The gap in the current financial system is that we look at risk in a very traditional way on historical behavior of people. Past payment behavior, past lending behavior, those kind of things. What Advice Robo does is aggregate all kinds of behavioral data to compose integrated behavioral profiles of people, including their wealth and including their activity. And that could be very interesting for insurers as well, to integrate or to apply with value-based pricing, to integrate with predicting of claim behavior, to predict outflow in health insurances, and maybe later on, we currently are not that advanced, predict pension gaps. That's where you need full behavioral profiles from. So, how can you spend your money on ROI driving while improving the lives of your customers? With Advice Robo, we think these are problems worth solving, and that's what we want to show you in our demo. Advice Robo aggregates, maybe you can start the demo already. Advice Robo aggregates 1,000 behavioral data points: transaction data, lending data, wealth data, social data, location data, and even mentality data generated by our own virtual assistants. And based on those behavioral data, our machine learning engine powers innovative scores. What we'll show you, because machine learning is very difficult to show, is a dashboard, a risk dashboard we offer to banks in Europe. But imagine, again, as an insurer, how well innovative scoring and virtual assisting could apply to your business issues. Now, in this interactive dashboard, I can assess the quality of my data, explore the risks in my customer base, and watch risk predictions. I first select the option to check the quality of my data. Over here, I see that my data shows fairly well, with a score of 63%. Also presented over here is a financial behavior score of 72. The financial behavior score represents the contextual value of a customer base. and can be applied by marketing in value-based pricing or individual customer activation. As you can see, the graphs are presented in colors. In all our applications, we apply these kind of light forms of gamification to help you focus your attention where it really should go, improving on the red one. Credit Robo's neural networks aggregate all popular risk prediction questions from the market. And when I click on that one, the green section, and want to zoom in, for example, on my probability of default, a scatter graph appears. In this scatter graph, I see the link between the age segments in my customer base and the amount of loans outstanding. I can play with it by switching the drivers I want to plot. Also presented over here is the future default spread on my geographies. For this example, we plotted the spread around the Netherlands. When I go further, I see that I can zoom in also onto an individual level. And that's one of the breakthroughs. You see the overall risk in your customer base, but marketing can also zoom in onto an individual level to campaign. What we showed you on default risk, Credit Robo also applies on loyalty risks, like the value of your inflow or outflow. So how can I bring these kind of innovative scores to cutting-edge customer experiences for millennials and self-employed people? What we do with machine learning to develop innovative scores, we also apply the same technologies on virtual assisting. In our virtual assistants, we provide users with their personal innovative score and support them with notifications and services to improve it, to improve their financial lives and to reduce the risk in your customer base. And we present it in an environment which is really everyday relevant. This is one of our examples. We call it Everyday. It's a virtual assistant we are currently developing for the British lending market. As you can see, my personal score is presented over here. And in the app, I will be provided with notifications and services that challenge me to improve the score, that challenge me to improve my financial life. Personal and relevant. But there's more. Everyday is a PSD2 app, so the user can aggregate all his accounts on one single place in this Everyday app to get an overview of his complete financial life and get challenged to improve it. So stop throwing away money. Please start with virtual assistants offered to your customers to improve their personal financial lives and link that to reducing the risk in your own customer base. If you're interested in applying these kind of technologies for your business problems, we're more than happy to discuss them at our booth. Thank you very much.